Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club. It's a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Okay, first thing I want to say is congratulations to Bolts85 on his 50th subscriber. Um, Actually, it's now 52. When I just watched his videos, I'm a couple days behind, but congratulations. Uh, it's not easy, and once you get to 100, and then you get to 500, and I'm only at 700. So, and I've been doing this. I started off doing it with my trucking business, and never been consistent, just messing around. And I'm only up to like 700 subscribers, so it's not easy at all. Bronze Dragon's up over 1,000 now. Congratulations to him. He's been over 1,000 for a while, maybe getting close to two, and it's it's you're not going to get paid for this. You can down the road, but you just got to enjoy it. You got to make it a hobby, and you can't care and think too much about it. If anything, like the way I think about it is I'm making a record of everything I'm doing. I can go back and look at it, especially like on my truck trips, and sometimes things take off and sometimes they don't. I've got one video that's got 94,000 views, and then the next video did 30. So good luck trying to figure out why that particular video took off. Now, it does involve a slight traffic accident, not my fault, the other person's, and that could be it, type of thing, because skin drama and other things seem to do a lot better than whatever. But I guess what I'm just trying to say is, if you're going to make videos, just have fun doing it, and what happens happens, because you just never know. You never know why something's going to take off. It could be the subject you're talking about. It could be a lot of things, and people tend to, oh, I made a video and it got 3 views, and I'm never going to make another video, and they quit. Yeah, you just got to enjoy it, and treat it that way. And it is a lot, for some people it's a lot easier and they do a lot better. But anyway, I'm way off subject. Congratulations, Bolts. Keep it going. You'll be up to 100 in no time. And he also is part of the KGMJAM group, that the Buzz group, which I was been talking about, is just getting people to talk about Splinterlands, type thing. Because as far as I know, that's really all who's advertising Splinterlands is YouTube content creators. I don't think as of yet they've started any real marketing, maybe a little bit here and there type thing. So they are working on it. So eventually, but anyway, this is Golem Overlord. So I'm going to give an update on this real quick. I just got below 700, which is great, because I was up at 1,400 when this all started, and I'm down below 700 ranking right now. Have changed up my strategy a little bit. The 25 parts after the VIP automatic fill up has got me up to 1,540, so I'm going to stick to that. What I did change was 100 on the power, 100 on the Golem charging station, 100 on faith, 500 on the reputation, and then the remaining balance goes on fortification. So I've pretty much decided to get fortification up as high as I can, which is not the balanced strategy I have been using, all because I'm just losing so many parts. 500 to 1,000 per claim, and I'm on the 12-hour claim, so it's I get the 8 plus 8%, so I'm losing almost 50% of my parts, sometimes 25%, just on average. So I'm trying to figure out how to quit the bleeding. I don't know. It's just it's part of the game, but I am gaining in rank, so it's working. Everybody might be like that. I don't know. I'm just going by what I know about and let's see who's attacked. Well, nobody's attacked me since the claim, because I don't have enough parts yet. I'm up to 410. But usually around 1,000 is when I start getting nailed, and I usually end up, before I do my battles, with between 900 and 1,200. I seem to be stuck at that no matter what I do. So we'll see if the defense works, type of thing. What else? The guild's doing incredible. Bronze Dragon's doing a great job. It's getting more and more expensive to support the research points, but that's a good sign because the reward's greater, type of thing. Yixon's done just an excellent job on Golem Overlord. He's really got it balanced. I'm not having the greatest time with Conquest, but it's not all the way rolled out. It's kind of like in beta, and I'm having a hard time getting into it, even though I like some of it, as far as like the let's go look at the inventory. You know, like the different the only thing I need left is a belt. Well, no, belt and a banner. But I've had a hard time getting into it, and that's my fault. It's he's done a great job on it, but I just haven't had the time and been sticking with the main game itself, Golem Overlord. Links below if you'd like to join. If you got any questions, leave it below, or any answers. That'd be great. But that's it for Golem Overlord. That's where I'm at right now on that. Twice a day. D-crops. I finally got over the 25,000 crop to give me the 25,000 crop power. And the reason you want that, 20,000 gets you the daily hive drop. Okay. In fact, let's see if I got mine today. Today should have been the first time I got it, because I'm up to a crop power of 23,000 right now. You got to have a crop power of at least 20,000 to qualify for the drop. And no, I did not get it. Or how do they pay it? Do they pay it in B? Nope, because that's at 02. Huh. Okay, I might have to do a support ticket on that, or I'm wrong about, but what I'm talking about is right here, crop power. You get 1 point per crop that you own, and at 20,000, unless they changed it, you got to have 20,000, and then you can get a percentage. So right now I'm getting 0.03. They might pay that once every 15 days. I don't know. I'll find out. But anyway, I do qualify for it now. I know that. And then once I get to 25, then remember that's a 15-day average. Even though I got 29,000, and then plus I probably got like 31,000 crop power right now, because you also get points for land. Alpha packs are the best things I have, because I think it's like 2,000 points. You get a free spin every day. So I'll start qualifying for that probably tomorrow or the next couple days. Okay, so there's that. So let's get back to Splinterlands. The end of season just happened, but before we go anywhere else, I am now a part of the 100,000 SPS club. Not that there is one, but it sounds good. I just got over 100,000. I ended up, I'm still doing the $1 a day with the Bitcoin, but I'm doing it over on Coinbase. I might still do it on the Hive engine, but I took half of that Coinbase, or I had $25 in Bitcoin, took half of it and bought SPS, and the other half bought the crop. That's how I got up to 29,000. It won't go down as the greatest trade in history, especially when Bitcoin skyrockets, but who knows, SPS crop could also, right? But anyway, it's a good feeling. Plus it helps my glint activity and all that. We're down a little bit on the price of SPS, almost down from 8.5, I guess, or 0.0085 is I think the high that we got to. Maybe it's 0.0088, I'm not sure, but everything has plummeted in the last few days. It's a sell-off going on. Just another breath before everything takes off, right? All right, so what else do we need to talk about? Let's go look at the ranked play and look at what I got for the end of season, because that's really what this is an end of season video. Oh, and I got a question. If you know the answer, I went from gold 2 to gold 1, and I have not gotten my chest that they're giving out now, or I just can't find them. I've looked all over the platform, so if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But I should have got them when I got promoted, right? All right, so let's go look. And this would be the 103,500 ultimate chest. That's what I got for the end of season. So let's go see what I got. I did pretty good on epics, still no legendaries. A lot of merits, a lot of potions. Yeah, 2 epics, another epic, another epic, another epic. So I did a lot of epics. 11 cards on that one. 2, 3, 4, 5 epics. Okay, then some energy. Your typical. Nothing to brag about though. And I finally got an Olivia. Finally, but I don't think it was out of that. Then what did I do with... So that was the end of season. And then these are what I've done since then. But in one of these, I got the Olivia finally. That was one that I had not gotten yet. All right, so let's go back. And what else? Let's go talk about the guild. Had a really good discussion with Trash Panda tonight. And again, just we're throwing out ideals on, it basically started out of how can the team make more money? Because if the team doesn't make enough money, because we're kind of worried about them, hitting up the Dow all the time, which seems more and more like, lately, then, nothing else matters if the team doesn't stay in business. And they have not come out and said that they're going out of business, but that things are tight. Okay, so what are ways to get them more money? And well, how do they make money? What's selling packs? And one of the ideals that we threw around was they charge right now, I think it's $4 for a 5-card pack. Might be a little bit more or less depending on what you use to buy it, but let's say it's $1 a card. Okay, I would love to see them do a every month put out a new 10-card set. So basically, if it's a 120-card set, or whatever the number is, 80, 100, spread that out over 12 months and add each month you add additional cards. But for the first month, you'd have 10 different cards, 1 card per pack, $1 a pack. Okay, and what would that do? Well, one, it would increase their money because everybody wants the new cards. What happens when they release them all at once is the first month is incredible and they get a lot of cash flow, but then it ebbs off for the rest of the year because everybody's got the cards they want. So nobody's buying packs like they would if you drop them every month. So that would spread out the money and give them income every month. Is it feasible? I don't know. It was just an ideal. Okay, you can mess around with that, but the $1 a card, which would end up more expensive for us, puts more money in the team's pockets. Okay, I have no idea what they need to survive. None of us do, as from what I know. Okay, so I don't know if that would even be enough, but that's an ideal. The other thing is we asked ourselves when we were talking was, if the team does go under, can we survive through the Dow? Can the Dow at that point, because I don't know how much money the Dow's making per month, can they afford to support a team to keep the game going in at least its most basic form? I don't know. It's just quite, and none of this is saying the team or the game's going out of business. It's just what if. It's like, how, because you got to get the team more money some way, some shape or form. New players would solve all of it. They're working on that, but Anyway, so the other ideal that I got is that you you limit the minimum price you can a card can drop is $1. You can't sell a card for less than $1. And so goodbye 2-cent cards, right? That's a artificial boundary, which means the card ain't worth $1, but you can't sell it for less than $1. And if you want it, you got to pay $1 for it. HRO does that on their platform, and I don't have any data to say that it works, but I think if you're buying $1 pack and you know that no matter what you got out of that pack, if you sold it, you could at least get your $1 back. That might go a long way on the players who are here now. Okay, because hey, I can flip this. Now you're going to say, okay, well now we're going to end up with 10,000 cards for $1. That everybody wants $1 for. So how would you get yours sold? It's simple. Make sure they have a mint number, and give lower the mint number gets like the gold cards, they get an extra bonus. Like the number 1 mint card would get the biggest bonus, the number 2 a little bit less, all the way till however many cards there are. And then the next question would be, well, what happens when you combine the cards? Do they create Trash Panda had a good idea, is that they keep the lowest mint number, the type of thing. There's all sorts of things you can do with mint numbers, okay? All sorts of things. But that adds another aspect to the collecting and to the strategy of the game in the market. Because the gamification of the market is a huge part of this game. One of my favorite parts next to land's my favorite, okay? Baltz was saying he lost money on a trade in the market, and it's tough. Yeah, you can. It doesn't, you make a mistake or something happens, you're not paying attention, you could lose some money. It's easy to do. So that's okay. What was the other? The other ideal that we were talking about, and it's slipping my mind right now, is that I talked about the DAO, I talked about the HRO card, doing it that way, I talked about the mint number. I talked about doing limited, dividing it into 10 months type of thing. Look, they don't have time to do all that. I'm just saying that's something to think about. Oh, it was the guilds. That's what I talk about. Is bringing, when a new player buys a spell book, maybe have a starter guild that they're automatically enrolled in, and they can see the benefits of winning some free SPS and some free SPS and free merits, getting some Gladius cards, all that stuff. And that would maybe they get kicked out of it once you go above novice, okay? And that would give them an idea what the guild is, and exposure to more of the platform. And this is just a rough ideal, but it could be fleshed out to be even better. But that would tell them when they got out of the guild, of the starter guild, was, hey, I need to go find a guild because I'm getting free merits, I'm getting SPS, and like in my guild, I tell anybody who will join it that I'm not going to ask them to pay for anything. If they want to, God bless you. But if they don't, that's fine. All I ask is that you play and you field a team, and I'll put you in a fray if you don't show up. So either way, that helps the team out. But there's all sorts of different ways to attract people, because the guild, anybody who's on a guild is nuts, because you're leaving so much on the table. And talking about the merits with the Gladius cards, 6 years later, and there's still people who don't got maxed out Gladius cards, or maxed out legendaries or gold cards or whatever. It's a very hard set to put together, and without, now you get them out of the chest, but the guild can give you, it can double what you're getting out of the chest, especially when you're lower level type of thing, if that makes any sense. Okay, and we need people, by the way. So let's go to the guild now, which I'm in, but let's go to the bra. I got to fill out and do my part. Yeah, we just started. We got 2 days almost. So let me enter it down here. Now I'm just down to 1 account. The other 2 I just got empty right now. And I'm actually, hold on. I'm actually using one to store unwanted summoners so that my bot doesn't use them, because too many times my bot is grabbing, which is Splintermate, grabs a low-level bot. And I'll go show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about here at the guild. I'll put you in a fray. We got enough to fill out the 16. That's not the problem. The problem is 6 of them are inactive. They don't show up. They don't fill a team. And we're still coming in 3rd place, 2nd place. So imagine with a full team what we could do. Also, we're almost up to the next level for the store. We got that paid off thanks to Trash Panda. He pretty much, yeah, right there, he put 100,000 in. He filled out this one. Actually, it's all him for this one, and he finished off the, I think it was the arena or the hall. And so all we need now is 1 or 2 more battles, and we'll have enough gold power to upgrade the store. And that's going to give us, let me see, at 5th level plus 80% merit bonus. That's almost double, guys. That's almost double the amount of merits we were getting. And then plus we'll get improve the drop rate of gladiatory. Oh, that's on the next level. So we're getting there. But we'd love to have you help build the guild. It ain't going to cost you nothing. Just come join and take the winnings and build equity in the game. That's what we're really looking for. But let's go to my items. And what I'm talking about with the summoners is if I limit the choices of the bot, then it will just, here's eventually at the end of the conflict season, I'm going to send these all over because they're not maxed out. And I'm not using them on land right now. So I'll send them all over except for these. This one, this one, this one, all the Chaos Legion. I've got them maxed out. Actually, I got 2 of those maxed out, I think. No, I started a new one. But I've got, that way it uses my maxed out cards. It gives me the best advantage. Are they the best summoners? No, but I got them maxed out, so I want to use them. I also will keep the one regular one in there of Lux Vega because she also is maxed out, which means I can use out my maxed cards. Okay? Very simple little strategy to help improve. In other words, don't give it so many options. So it has to pick one of those summoners, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go look at Rebellion. Take it off Summoner. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go to the reward cards. Alright, and let's go to Common. And just regular. Okay, I've got 1 each at least of the regular, and the highest level I got is 5th level. So they're starting to, even though I'm not buying the draws, I'm just buying the chest, I'm still getting the cards up there. And that's good because I'm also getting merits, I'm also getting energies. I haven't gotten a super chest yet, so I'm due eventually. Don't like the potions, but what can you do? They do help. And so yeah, I've just been sticking to the chest. And they're a lot more funner. The draws are kind of boring because you know what you're going to get. There's really limited to what you're going to get. Or in the chest, you know, anything. Let's go to rare. I've got 1 each of the rare. Okay. but those aren't doing too good. Third level, some of them. Okay, but I got one of each at least. And then the epic and the legendary I'm just sucking at. Okay, there's the epic. There's my Olivia of the Brook. That's my first one. And they're all first level. Oh, no, not the Night Reaper. That's second level. And then let's go to legendary. I bought that one. And then this one I got. No, I bought both of them. Yeah, I didn't get any out of or did I? I can't remember. But anyway, that's all I got for legendary. All right, but let's go look at the gold. And there's it. I think rare's the highest one I got. Oh, some fourth level. And I got this one today out of a minor chest, actually. Okay, now let's go look at the Gladius. But here's the set that is just hard to get. I pulled the Cora Townshead out of gold. Actually, I made a short video of it on YouTube, and so I'm very proud of that. But it's only one. But still, these are hard to get. Hard to get. I don't have any legendaries. I've got 2 epics, some rares, and the rest in common. Okay, take that off. So now let's take rid of the gold, go to regular, and let's do all cards. I got at least one each of the commons. I've got one each of the rares. Nothing maxed out. I got one each of the epic, is that right? Yeah, and then I'm missing some legendary. So I've almost got them all. At least one copy of each. So it's slowly but surely getting there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more epics. I like this one right here already, just because it's got healing. I love healing. Okay, so there's that. What else do we need to talk about? That's about it. Let me see. Yeah, just you know, if you want to join this game, I got a link below. You can join it, and I get a little bit of kickback from it, not out of your pocket, out of their pocket. If you got any questions or answers, leave it down below. Watch, support the streamers and support the content creators of the game, because they're pretty much the only advertisement we got right now. And leave a comment and motivate them. That's the best. That's the whole thing about the Buzz group, was not that it needs me to do that, but it's just to focus everybody and realize that the more the better. Your own personal achievements are going to be good, if you get more followers and all that, but I'd rather also have 10,000 people making videos of Splinterlands, because all this interaction does help the algorithm. One person can't do it on their own. They just can't. They maybe if they got enough followers and they got big enough, sure, that would be nice. But you got After Sound constantly making videos. You got Bronze Dragon constantly. You got Gathering the Magic, who's probably one of the best data and that the game's got. He's just constantly. If you watch one of his videos, he's going to change your strategy, and you're going to want to go buy something, which is good, right? But so be careful, warning when you go watch them. But motivate all these people. And if you're thinking about making a video, just make it of you playing the game. It doesn't have to be an award-winning, Albert Einstein video. Just the fact that you make one and exposes the game to more people is good for everybody. Plus, then you made a little bit of you made a recording of history of your account that you can go back a year from now and look at. So maybe you want to cover what kind of cards you got, your battles, all sorts of things, all sorts of reasons why you should be doing it. And if you don't want to make a video, then support the people who are by giving them a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and a comment. Anything. Just if you say hello, that's all you got to say. something like that. But what it does is it starts to trigger, and if you get enough of that, the thing I've noticed, like I said, I got one video with 94,000 views and I got one with 30. You never know when it's going to take off, and then you won't know why it took off. You can guess at it, but you're not going to know why. And I think the more people making videos about it could gather the attention of the algorithm, which gets it out then and more. Because if it perceives that people want to see those videos, it shoots it out there, because it's all based on advertising. All this, the University of YouTube and everything we're doing on here is based on an advertising model of what will get people to look at their advertising from their customers that pay the bill for YouTube. I can't say that any more simple. Is it more complex than that? Yes. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's what it is. We'll let you make what you want within reason, within the guide rules. You put it on our platform. We bring in advertisers who pay us and we'll put their videos in front of people. Then the advertiser makes a sell, and then they want to give YouTube more money. Okay? And they do that through content creators. That's about as basic as I can put it and all that. So, all right. If you get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. If you get a chance, check out my eBay store, KGMJAM. I know your time's important. Thank you for watching, and have a nice evening.